Hello, welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. My name is Gemma. I am a criminologist and I'm a mother, right? So this one will be how to resolve this conundrum, okay? The riots and stuff like this. Is to listen to people, okay? Listen to them. This is the only way you're going to figure it out. And there's a lot of people mad, but it was almost like it was coming anyway. It was almost like a stir, right? So the reality is that the stir was already commencing, right? I just want to say this, right? But it's the policies that have in place, okay, that you need to listen to all the people and like adhere to, like maybe changing something, or this is how you meet people in the middle. This is like how a law and a politic can merge together, because some of the policies that have been put through aren't right, okay? Some of the policies aren't correct, or things are being hidden, okay? And we need more resources. We need more resources because we need to understand the function within our society and how it's collapsing. It's pretty simple. It's the public sectors, right? So those little help desks that you had before 2020, I think we need to bring some help desks back. I think that might stabilise jobs as well. Bring the jobs back where they're supporting the people. So help desks, things like this, that connect the public sectors and then the higher tiers, so law, politics, it all brings it together, work in harmony. Need help desks everywhere. Okay. So this would be in places that are necessary, right? So in the courtrooms, for example, there used to be a help desk. So you need them. We need resources. And we need to know how to best tackle this situation together, because if we don't, there's just gonna be more punitive measures, and we're just gonna push our own selves as a society in a far right movement. And that's kind of like the consequence of acting against people in violence as well. Okay, because it's just going to cause a far right movement anyway within our society and our state, and then they're going to blame us for it. Why it's like that. Okay, because this is what happens. The public are usually the ones to blame. You start going around doing protests like that where they're violent, it's not going to help anyone. It's actually going to make it worse. And the reaction the police are going to do is going to be even worse. So it's going to push everything out authoritarian. So we need to think about how we're strategizing, where do people go if they have an opinion and they want to share and express it. Give them an address, write letters, I don't know, just to sort of give people an understanding that they have somewhere, or the state is still listening, that the state is actually still listening. And so if people have issues and stuff like this, we should be able to raise them. So this is another thing that I think should happen. I think that there should be places where we are allowed to talk about issues. I've said this before, but even sort of show that you're enthusiastic about helping the people, from the higher ups perspective. So things like the courtrooms, I think that they need to have the help desks, so they don't have them anymore. So I think that's one of the things that really need to be implemented back in, to do with things like judiciary. I think you need to put help desks back in, okay? Because it shows an aspect of support, okay, which is mercy, chesed, okay? So through that judgment, there's an aspect of support, okay? So it's level, so it's even. Okay, so the people have a chance when they're in there to gain support. Otherwise, if you don't, then it's broken, and people won't receive help and support. Okay, so we always have to have that mediocre, where there is a judgment, there is a support system, right? Because this is how it works. It's the Kabbalah, right? So I do understand that people need help in the courtrooms, especially when people are representing themselves. And I think people need more representation through the councils and things like this. I noticed that when I went there a couple of times, I didn't get much help. But other people did. They got lots of help. I don't think they spoke English as well. Okay, so I don't know if it's like because I'm cherry picked to be put in this situation on purpose, or if it's, you know, a bigger issue, because it is a bigger issue anyway. But I can see it because of my own situations. I won't go into them, but you know. So the support systems really is where the resources are at, and then they don't have any. Okay, and I think they're all well aware of this, but we need them.